violence over silence, and we choose to reinvest in South Carolina because this is our home. And as long as communities in this state need care, dignity, and hope, Joseph H. Neal Health Collaborative will be here to serve you. And I will introduce Mr. Thompson, our Executive Director and fearless leader.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting us in our effort to do what Mr. Benjamin just so eloquently articulated. We service the entire state. We're a small office. I've got all 9 of my employees, the board members that are here, and we're here in honor and representing the legacy of Joe Neal and our work and the effort that we do in the HIV, STI, and other medical treatments that we're now providing at the Joseph H. Neal Health Collaborative. And I just want to again thank everybody for coming out, and thank you for your support and your continued support so that we can continue to do the work that we do and assist those in the underserved communities of South Carolina. And now I'm going to introduce our chairman of the board. And you want to come up, Don? Wilma, the board members, the backbone.
Come here, Gelda. Come on, Gelda.
We want to thank everybody for coming out and keeping Joe's name and his work alive and relevant. And that work is as relevant today as it was in 1993. We are still facing a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, and there are so many people out there who need help and don't know where to turn because they don't have a job, they don't have insurance, they don't have any money. Come to us. We will advocate for you. We will connect you to care if we can't do it ourselves. Thank you for being here.
And we just want to say one thing.
Who are we?
I am Joe Neal.
Who are we?
I am Joe Neal.
And let me just say, I want to thank Gilda Cop-Hunter for the support she's given, the Joseph H. Neal Health Collaborative. And of course, Wilma is Joe's sister and founder of the organization. But all of these folks, they knew Joe personally, and we loved him. And anyone that knew Joe loved him. And we do serve the state, as William said. And I was just saying to a fellow House member, we could really use a satellite office over in your area because it's very rural. And we're doing that. We're setting up satellite offices. And we have our clinic. We're setting up our pharmaceutical. So we just thank everyone that's helped to make this possible and to keep the dreams that Joe had alive because he made them come true. And we're carrying that forward. Thank you so much.
Let me introduce our medical director, Dr. Carl Mitchell, Dr. Ham, who has been instrumental in helping us keep our organization thriving and growing. The two representatives.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay. And all this staff, they're young and they're doing great work. They are wonderful, all of you.
Are there any questions?
Do we have any speakers?
Anybody want to say anything? Now's the time. There.
My name is Robert Reese. I serve as representative for House District 70. That is Kershaw County and Richland County. And I have the esteemed pleasure of serving in the footprint of Representative Joe Neal. So I am a direct predecessor or successor of Joe Neal, and I am also have the opportunity to serve as the chair of the Rural Caucus, specifically dealing with rural health care. And so hopefully there is an opportunity with some federal resources that are coming down the pike to the state of South Carolina that is specifically geared towards rural communities, that there is an opportunity for us to expand some funding for initiatives, particularly this initiative. And so I look forward to being a champion for this organization, for being a champion for the work that my predecessor, Joe Neal, also championed, And any way that I can support this organization, I look forward to doing so. And having had the opportunity to meet with the board members here and with the staff here, I look forward to the work that they're doing and the expansion of the work that they're doing. So thank you very much. As a person who is representing District 70, I look forward to continuing the work that Representative Neal has already started. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Representative Holston.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It's just good to be here to remember the great work of a great friend, Joe Neal. I'm serving into my 27th year here. So when I came aboard back in 1999, Joe took me under his wings to show me what we do in the legislature. And I tell you what, if it had not been for him and people like him, I probably would have left after the first session. I always remember Joe in good memory. I told his sister just a minute ago, the great thing that Joe would say when he came to the podium, say, "I'm not going to keep you long." And I said, Joe went on and on and on because Joe had a lot to talk about. Joe had a lot to offer. I mean, he served on the Higher Education Committee with the Ways and Means Committee. He helped me with Denmark Tech and other areas get what we needed to get at the time for funding. So Joe was always there to lead us in the right direction. Only thing I can say today that I have just good memories of him, and that's what makes it great, to think about a gentleman who God put on this earth to serve people, and I want to be just like him. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And in just closing, just so that we all remember, there's 20,000 people here in South Carolina living with HIV just like me, and 5,000 of them are not in care.